On Saturday, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, she gave an interview with Seun Okinbaloye of Channels Television, but this one was on a podcast, Mic On podcast. So it was quite an interesting interview where she said a lot of things, like she being a local girl who grew up in a rural setting, but by God's grace, she became a city babe. She was asked if she intends running for the gubernatorial election in Kogi State come 2027, which is something that has been there has been rumors that she might run for gubernatorial election instead of Senate, because she had once tried to run for governor of Kogi State, and that didn't work out, and she went for Senate. So Seun kept pressing on her to indicate whether she would run for governor, but she insisted that she was not going to answer that question, and she said that she has not even decided on whether she would run again for Senate, that whatever decision she would take, she has to talk to members of her family, her constituents, and then come to a conclusion as to whether she will run again for Senate. But she didn't answer if she would run for governor. Then Seun Okinbaloye asked him that because the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, has been rumored to be interested to run for Senate, which is the same senatorial seat that Senator Natasha is holding. So Senator Natasha in response said that she has not decided whether she would run for Senate, but that if the time comes and if she decides, after consulting with her family, with her constituents, if she decides to run and Yahaya Bello, former governor, is on the ballot, she would say, bring it on. So Seun Okinbaloye said, are you not as scared? Are you not afraid of Yahaya Bello? Is your nightmare? And she said, no. On the flip side, that she is the nightmare of Yahaya Bello. That she's not afraid of Yahaya Bello. That at the point when she won a seat to the Senate, Yahaya Bello was the governor. And then Yahaya Bello did everything to support the candidate that was running for Senate at the time. And in spite of using all the resources of the state, in spite of digging up the roads that were leading to our constituents on the night and early morning of the election day, in spite of all that Yahaya Bello did, that she won in the race to the Senate. And so she's not scared of Yahaya Bello, that if it comes to it, if she wants to run again, that she's ready to face Yahaya Bello, that she is not worried about that. She recently celebrated her 46th birthday, and then she talked about a couple of things that she has done for her birthday. She visited the alma mater, Federal Government College Iduoni in Ondo State, where she was the head girl of the 1997 set. That was like 28 years ago, she mentioned. And that, in celebration of the 46th birthday, she facilitated an auditorium and other projects in the school, to appreciate, her roots, where she got formative education. She spoke about she's of mixed race, and her father is Nigerian, medical doctor. The mother is Ukrainian. The mother is still alive. She's in Abuja. And there was a picture of the mother that was shown. And she said that she is Ibira, and talked about, that the Ibira person is quite assertive, and doesn't want that the burial person can give you rope, long rope, but if you want to undermine an burial person, the person has to stand up for himself or herself. And so it's not as if she was being aggressive or she was going out to look for trouble or fight anybody, but that if people want to bring problem for her, she's ready to stand and fight for herself, And she talked about the commissioning of the Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan NAU Maternity Center in her constituency, and then there's reports that it's fully funded by crowdfunding. It's not a constituency or public funds. So they said that from her previous birthday, she was able to gather some money from friends, and that led to the building of that Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan Maternity Center, which is quite laudable. So, as to the issue of PDP APC, Seun Okinbaloye asked her if she would like to go to, would she join the APC wagon? People are joining the APC train,
If things don't go well in PDP, is APC an option for you?
No.
You never go back to APC?
No, I wouldn't. I was in APC briefly at the start of everything. I was in APC initially.
In this situation, everybody is going to the APC. You don't think APC is a party too?
Why should I go join APC? Why?
Everybody is going there.
I don't have to follow the bandwagon. I don't have to succumb to any threats or fall for any cajolement, if there's a word like that. I have been approached. Let me be honest about it. I have been approached many times
to go to the APC.
I have been approached by people from the presidency, from even my colleagues, even as recent as yesterday. One joked about it, we're still expecting you, we would love you, and we would love to have you. And I'm like, I love my space, I love my peace here. I'm okay with my party now, so I don't think I have to join the APC.
So what you have done?
She said that she doesn't really need it, that people from the presidency have been approaching her, people from our colleagues in the Senate has also been approaching her to consider joining the APC. But she said for now she's happy where she is, she has peace where she is, which is the PDP, and that if the time comes, if she has made up her mind on whether she would run again for the Senate, if the time comes that if the crisis in the PDP is still on, that all she needs is just 1 month, that within 1 month she'll be able to choose any platform that she wants to go to, and her people will be ready to join her. But for now, she's not eager to join any bandwagon of the APC. So she's ruling out joining the APC. I think I agree with her, because you don't just jump ship. You don't jump from fry pan to fire. Because the governor of the state is in APC. The former governor, Yahaya Bello, is in APC. And it's rumored that Yahaya Bello wants to contest for the APC election come 2027, wants to contest for senatorial seats, which is a seat. So, her leaving PDP to join APC would mean having to join the same party with Yahaya Bello and with the current governor and all that. And that will really be a problem, because she will be immediately faced with how to deal with these shiftings in the APC, and so it's not really a question of joining the APC. It's about who and who in our state and in that party, and how easy it would be for her. So I support the idea of staying in the PDP, and then when it comes, she still has some time before the next election, where she run, if she decides to run again. So she still has some time. So maybe probably before then, the PDP would have put their house in order and things would be better in the PDP. But if that is not the case, she could join any party of her choice, and she just needed a month and her people would be able to join her. And she mentioned that she was in APC briefly at a point before joining the PDP, So, and she mentioned the number of challenges she has faced, about people, the way people talk. And there's a point when she got married, her husband, Uduaghan, is from Delta State, and some have suggested that she should go and contest election in her husband's state, which is quite ridiculous.
Thrown at me. And even when I got married, I also was faced with the question of, your husband is from Delta State, go contest in Delta State. You're no more from Kogi. But at each time I had such challenges because I had braced myself innerly, so I was ready for it. And I would tell every woman who wants to venture in that it could be tough, but you have the strength in you.
And then they said there's an actress, Doris Ogala, that made some accusations and said, Doris Ogala says she has some evidence she wants to bring out, that evidence of something she did wrong.
Why actress Doris Ogala publicly called you out on Instagram? Did you see it? Claiming she has documented evidence, including voice recordings, account numbers, and money transfers, details as part of her proof against you. How do you respond to her statement?
Number one, I don't know Doris Ogala.
You don't know her?
I don't know Doris Ogala.
So that means you've not seen the call out on Instagram.
I saw that, but I don't know her in person.
But
and I'm asking her, please. People have asked me, Natasha, you know what? Sue her, call her for this. I'm like, you know one thing? I know people like that. I mean, Reno Moke played that card as well. I know I'm old enough in politics to know when people try to chase clout and seek relevance unnecessarily. So I'm challenging her to publish whatever it is that she has. Our conversations, our interactions, our meetings, whatever it is. Let her go ahead.
So, because we are public.
So she challenged the Doris Ogala to bring out those documents. Interestingly, some have noted that this Doris Ogala is the same actress who is embroiled in another controversy.
Somebody should go and take Crystal for. I will not marry you. Somebody should go and take Crystal for that he will not marry you. Not lie you. What are you leaving me for? No, forget about saying clouds or no cloud. I've not slept since yesterday. That I had to deactivate myself to think this thing through. What are you leaving me for now? Okay, shame here. You people can insult me for all you care. And let me know what is going on with my life.
You are a young lady. You are just being arrogant, behaving, talking to people anyhow. You say, I know they respect anybody. I know well, oh. I know well, finish, oh. Yet you are a young lady. You are not married. Now you they talk like that. Which man want marry who know well? Which man want to marry you when they know that you have slept with different men? God forbid. I know what I'm saying might be painful. Listen, the truth is better. It's bitter, but it's better for us. You are just.
There's one Pastor Chris Okafor that it said that Doris Ogala claimed that she has been in a relationship with this person since 2017, that she even left her previous marriage because of this relationship, that she has miscarriages allegedly, she has induced abortions allegedly on account of their relationship. And now the Pastor Chris Okafor, is getting married to another lady who is said to be younger. And she has been in the news threatening to own her life herself if this pastor goes ahead with his plans, So, and there's a video clip of the pastor responding that, so in that clip by Pastor Chris Okafor, he said, if the lady is not well behaved, how would the person, be a wife or something? The clip I watched, I didn't watch the entire sermon that he gave, but he didn't really deny the relationship. He didn't really deny specifically from the clip I watched. Maybe in the entire sermon he would say that. but he didn't really deny what she said, what the lady said, but just that the lady has issues and stuff like that, so that's aside. So for Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, she has challenged that actress to bring out the records that she said she claims, will be able to show certain things that she did wrong. And so she said that she's been in political space for a while. She knows when people are trying to chase clout. And the same way, Reno Omokri, ambassadorial nominee, before then, when she was having issue with Godswill Akpabio, I think the issue is still on, that the Reno Omokri was one of those that came out and made some claims that they're just trying to chase clout. So I'm really happy for Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. With all the challenges she has faced, she's really faced a lot of challenges. She was suspended for 6 months from the Senate, and when she tried to come back, there were hurdles and all that. Her passport was seized temporarily at the airport. She has faced a lot of challenges, but she has held her own. She has really held her own and are not allowed the things she's gone through to disturb her. She talked about some of the constituency projects which she had hustled to put in the budget. Some of them were removed, some of them were stopped by the Senate president in retaliation for the issues that she had with the Senate president, which is quite unfortunate. But she says she's going to fight on to make sure that some of those projects are allowed to go through. And listening to her, you understand that you can see she really put a lot of effort. She's really quite a hardworking senator. She put a lot of effort into getting constituency projects. She put a lot of effort towards facilitating projects like in her alma mater and all that. She's really doing the work, And when somebody is really doing the work, you will see workings. And you see the workings in, there's a video where, like a documentary showing the different projects and things just done for our constituents, which is quite remarkable. I think it was a 2-year mark, or something, which is quite remarkable. If other senators are, towing that line of trying to do things that are impactful to their community, it will really make a difference. But more often than not, we see that those constituency projects are just a way by which some of these lawmakers try to get some money for their own personal interests and not for the interests of their constituents. So that is for that.